No! Every time! Why does he yawn for every intro? It's like he knows what's coming. Let's try this again. Hello! So I thought for the first video we'd start right at the very beginning when you get engaged. And then you just scream, yes, I'm engaged for like 2 weeks. If you're not doing that, then what's wrong with you? So once you get over that initial telling anybody who'll listen that you're engaged, staring longingly at your engagement ring for hours on end, you might want to start to think about wedding planning. But everyone is always like, when are you getting married? When's the big day? Are you going to get married next year? Just enjoy being engaged for a little bit. There's probably, I'd say, 5 or 6 really important things that I think you need to hit before you get too carried away. So, jump right in. The first thing, and I don't want to sound boring, is budget. Bye. He's just scratching right by the microphone. So I'd say that whatever you set as your budget, be prepared to go over that a bit. Every couple I've ever worked with has gone over budget to some degree. Something pops up that you realise that you want, somebody is more expensive but you absolutely fall in love with their work, so just allow for that straight away. I think it's really important to not feel like it's completely bankrupt you. Just sit down together and think of what your budget is going to be and be realistic with it really. Next up, guest list, because your guest list will dictate where your wedding will be, and it will help with the budget quite a lot. If you're thinking of having a 3-course sit-down meal, that could be anywhere between maybe £30 to £70 a head, so that will play a lot into your budget too. Also, if you're thinking about guest lists, that will help a lot with choosing a venue. If you wanted somewhere small, cosy and intimate, but you've got 150 nearest and dearest who absolutely need to be there, that's probably not going to work. However, if you sit down and realise that really there's only our parents, a couple of our friends, that's all we really want, then that will really help with narrowing down where you're looking at getting married. Shameless plug, you might want to elope to New York. No, note to self, cut that bit out. So that's always worth bearing in mind if you just have a small few people or you just want to do it on your own, just the 2 of you, by all means look into eloping. Another big thing is what overall style and theme are you wanting to go for. If you both want a really outdoorsy wedding, like a TP marquee type wedding, they are very seasonal. A lot of the venues that I work with are only open from April to September. So you need to look at where that's going to fit in with your plan and your budget and go from there. So having a think about what the general style and theme is that suits you guys best. If you're really outdoorsy, then that's going to be something that you might need to look at in the summer months. However, if you are more of a cosy, curled up in front of the TV type couple and that is the kind of thing you want to reflect on your wedding day, then you're going to look at a different venue that's kind of fit and mould to that quite well. Next, I'd say what is really important to you two, and it sounds so simple to say it. Are you part of a family that love hitting the dance floor and get a little bit wild? So are you going to need somewhere that's got like a large room that you can have a big dance floor in, a really good sound system? Are you part of a family where kids are really important, so it's got to be a really kid-friendly venue? Are you all about the photos, which you'll need to go for a venue that's got lots of different photo opportunities, or have the type of wedding where you'll have one place for the ceremony, one place for the reception, a few photo spots in between. So you really need to think about what you want, what is important to you, and then find somewhere that's really going to tick those boxes for you guys. And finally, this is something that David and I did when we were planning. We decided what we wanted, what was important to us, before we told anybody else. Because like it or not, everyone's got an opinion on your wedding day and they will have those opinions throughout the process. People will try and chime in and people will suggest other things. So it's really important, decide what you want between the 2 of you, make a pact together that that is what you stick with. You don't let anybody chime in, put their little bits in your ear. You know what I'm trying to say. But really stick together about what it is that you want. I hope that helps. If any of you just got engaged, congratulations. But I think there's some really important places to start. Or if any of you have got any top tips that you think helped out when you first started planning, just pop them down in the comments there and hopefully some of our other brides and grooms will see them and take them on board too. cheesy as hell. Ah! Think, brain, think. I haven't got a sign off for videos, and I just tried out one and it was the cheesiest thing I think I've ever said. I'm just gonna let Lex sign it off. Maybe I should have actually asked you to like and subscribe like everyone else seems to do at the end of their videos. Subscribe to my YouTube channel or follow me on Instagram. Either of my Instagrams. Happy planning! Is it possible to cringe to death? Maybe. Bye!